Hello and welcome everyone to Aural Fixation episode 20, the big 2-0. We're very excited y'all are here with us again. This is the first show of our new year, 2021. We made it. We got a good year ahead of us. 2020 is in the past. Nothing but looking forward to the future. My nugget of trivia for you this week is regarding the Treaty of Versailles. So in 1919, the treaty that essentially ended World War I, which is also the document that claimed that only sparkling wine from the Champagne region of France can be called champagne, also was the thing that standardized the way that musical scores would be written for the rest of history. And the more you know. Without further ado, I would love to bring on our host for this evening's show, Mr. Dusty Kratz. There he is. Looking
what
good.
Is up,
Whoa,
my friend?
Looking sparkly, man.
You like that? You like that? New year, new me. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Hey, oh. Sorry, we just watched Grease. Like, hey, oh, hey.
With some combs. Hey.
Yeah. Dave.
Yes?
You haven't even mentioned the new skin.
The show has a new skin?
The show has a new skin. It's amazing.
New year, new show skin.
For the 3 or 4 people that watch on the regular, they're going to be shocked.
Shocked.
A constant rollout of new.
Just you wait.
Just
You're all going to be buried in so much yellow, you have no idea.
In the best way possible.
That could be taken very wrong. Let's move on from there.
Let's do that.
Hey, you want to hear what happened in the last show of 2020?
More than anything, Dave.
Let me show you.
Look at that.
What did we do? We had some 2020 favorites come back to battle the previous week's de facto winner, Mike Weeby.
Yeah, it was a great time. I think the initial or immediate comfort level was a lot of fun because everybody had already been there. They'd done the thing. They've turned their cameras off and on. There was no stress. It was just like dive in and have a good time.
Mike to me is one of those guys that, or one of those contestants who has like a lot up there. You know, a lot of that trivia is rattling around up there. In any given show, he could, take it. But it just, things didn't line up perfectly for that to happen, maybe,
Yeah, such pain in his face, like everything that he couldn't answer. It was just kind of like, I know this. Oh my God. Which is exactly what we want on this show.
And I'm wondering if this new design, is that setting a bar like every 4 or 5 months has to be like a new
For Josh's sake, I hope not, because Josh was the one that designed the whole thing for us.
He sure did. It looks awesome.
Do we need new T-shirts already? I mean, because this one's already got the old look, so we're gonna need some new merch or some merch. Period.
And believe it or not,
Mike is one of my favorite contestants that we've had so far, and I hope we can have him back sometime in the future.
However, our current champion has proven to be one of those people who proved that to be right. He didn't make it in the first time in his first appearance, but in his follow-up appearance, he actually made it and won.
That's right.
And he's here today. Absolutely. A quick shout out to David Davila, Jeff Kahn, and Dali Hermes watching at home. How you guys doing? Happy New Year.
Great.
Enjoy.
Good to see y'all.
Have a good show, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Enjoy, everyone.
For the hard work. It looks great. Oh, and there was a noise breaker. That's always fun.
Always love a good noise breaker.
Maybe we'll have one tonight.
Peter ended up taking it in the end, and he is back tonight to defend that title.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
I think you do too. I mean, I do too.
Dusty?
Yep.
Have a great show.
You do the same, sir. What is up, everybody? Happy 2021. 2020 is gone. Maybe we could just not mention it again. That'd be a thing that we could consider. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on the first show of the year, episode 20, which in and of itself is a pretty significant thing. I think we're doing all right. You would think that we got some sort of crazy sponsorship with my nice jacket and the new makeup. You could put lipstick on a pig, but wait, no, you can't put lipstick on I forget how that goes. But anyway, we are here. We're doing it.
I'm legit disappointed you were not like eyelinered out. You could have done it. This was the time to do it.
It'll be a slow rollout. And he's gone. For those of you playing at home, good luck. Join us, will you? As I introduce you to our contestants for this week. First, and absolutely foremost, because it has been earned, our returning champ this week has worked behind the scenes producing some of the biggest live music broadcasts of the past 15 years and is frequently mistaken for the rapper Lil Dicky all over Los Angeles. It's Peter Kahn.
Hey, bud.
What's up? How's it going?
Hanging out. Monday, first Monday of the year.
In work mode already. A little bit.
It's just the first Monday of the year. I
Oh.
didn't say that.
Okay. It was a little busy. I had a couple, couple calls, couple emails. It was good.
It's just the feeling coming back of having to do stuff.
That is true. I think I'm ready. I was like dead inside for a good month.
You recharge? Did you recharge as best you could the last couple of weeks?
I guess so. There was work, but I feel like from New Year's Eve evening to Sunday, I did absolutely nothing.
It was a good unproductive weekend.
All day Saturday, all day Friday. A group of friends, we sat and we watched all of Ted Lasso. We started it
Which is incredible.
It is so good. Oh my God. It's language wise, it's a little rough for the kids.
You watched it with all the kids?
We did not know. We did not watch it with the kids.
Yeah,
but yeah, what a feel good. It's great. It's a very well done show.
I'm enjoying it despite my inclinations to not like it.
I'm glad you can look past that. Look at that. You already being a better you.
Growth.
Well, thank you for joining us again, sir.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Here, coming up next is our second contestant, who is an Austin-based drummer, represent, power pop devotee, and member of a Pretenders tribute band and a B-52s tribute band. It's Matthew Patterson.
How's it going, everybody?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Like we've been saying, new year, new me, right? And I'll just go along with saying that the less we talk about 2020, the better.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. If Zoom wasn't so not awesome at audio, I'd ask you to go sit down and slap those skins a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, they're right behind me. If you can,
I know it's very tempting. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like most drummers. I'm a total gear nut. I love talking about gear and buying new gear and trading new gear. So I have a problem. I have a situation.
That's fair. Yeah. Then this is the show for you.
Right.
Except we don't talk about gear at all, but
that's all right. I talk about music trivia too. So I'm really pleased to be on. I'm looking forward to tonight.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us, sir. Our next and third contestant is a master of the stage and small screen. He's had a lot of lives, from singer, dancer, actor, to school teacher, to tour guide, to the most boring side of working in television. It's Charles Barkdale. My man, how are you?
What's going on? It's me.
What's the boring side of working in television? I've worked in television. It's
not fun, not glamorous, back behind the scenes schedules and insurance type stuff.
All those COIs and permits.
Yeah. Exactly. Nailed it.
You know what though? Whenever I get kind of in the trenches on having to, get new COIs for a rental or do this and that, I try to envision in my mind, like make it like an action film, right? Like if this doesn't happen by this deadline, the whole thing doesn't happen. Everyone's depending on me to get it done, to get it across. You know what I mean? Like liven it up.
Sure. Yeah. Sometimes it is that way.
But yeah.
No insurance. Done. Everyone's out. Everyone has no jobs.
Exactly. Tell me though, what have you done on the opposite end? Stage and small screen. What kind of stuff?
Oh yeah. I started my whole, life as like a singer, dancer, actor. I live in New York. I've done some shows off Broadway. I've done some Broadway tours. That kind of thing. I also teach music. I taught high school choir and show choir, all that fun stuff. So I get to use
cool.
right brain and the left brain now, you know, kind of put them together in these days.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
Okay.
Well, hey, you know what? The way I look at it, you know, I drove my parents nuts growing up because I was one of those that like I was obsessed with this. So they bought me the things to do that. And then I was obsessed with this and they bought me, you know, or like taught me or whatever. And it all kind of came together. Like what I do now kind of is the culmination of all those efforts. So, yeah,
shows great. Yeah.
absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Last and not oh, good. Sorry, didn't mean to talk over you. And last and not least, we had a little bit of a change in plans. Our good friend Aldo got caught up in some lovely Los Angeles traffic. He will come back. He said he's going to come back next week. So until then, we have our new contestant, who is a musician and high school educator in Texas, I think in Houston, if that's correct. Originally from Spokane, Washington, it's Matt Lawson.
Everybody, nice to be here. Actually in San Antonio.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah,
How's it going?
It's going well. Glad to be here. A little short notice, but happy to fill in and excited to see how I do here.
Yeah, were you just woofing on like a Philly cheesesteak and you got a call from Dave, or what happened there, bud?
Yeah, I was about 3/4 of the way through a cheesesteak and got the text and had to drop it and jump on the Zoom. So
Drop the cheesesteak.
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna get that call, and you just gotta be ready for it.
You got to answer. Well, to be fair, Dave and I had some amazing actual Philly cheesesteaks in Philly one time, and it was so cold outside you couldn't even feel your hands. The food was actually cold as well, but it was still a mighty good cheesesteak. So maybe even the cold cheesesteak that's left will be delicious when you're done.
Yeah, I might have to go back for it later. So good to hear that it might still be worth salvaging.
Maybe it reaches its potential. You know.
Yeah, but it turns into like a cold steak. Right?
Oh, yes. And now that I feel like I've properly introduced you.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody have your sign. Let's see your signs. Bam, bam, flap them up, flap them up, flap them up, flap them up. Peter, Charles, Matt L, and Matt. All right, great. So we have Matt P and Matt L. So I'm going to do my best to discern betwixt the two of you. But with that, now that we know who's playing, ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. Quite literally every time I see the fire, I don't know if you could hear me, but I always go. It's just, you know, I have to make sound effects. Anyway. Thank you again, everybody who is watching at home. And for those of you joining us today, I'm just going to run down the game super quick. Aural Fixation, episode 20. Here's how the game works. There are 4 contestants whom you just met. We're going to go through 5 rounds altogether, 10 questions per round, increasing in scores and increasing in stakes. And at the end of the day, we're just playing to have a good old time and squash those drolls away. And without further ado, let's get into round 1. Awesome. As always, here, 20 episodes in. Cold Hard Facts is the title of round 1. Just general music trivia. 100 points for every correct answer, 50 subtracted for every wrong answer. Don't sandbag. Get those signs ready. Let's play. Here's question number 1. As of December, this band now holds the world record for longest music video at 117 days, 16 hours, 10 minutes, 26 seconds for their song Level of Concern. I feel like working in the stream biz, this might be like right on the cusp of Peter's brain, but I don't know. No?
I don't think you can post a TikTok video for that long.
That's pretty insane. It's a long video.
Yeah. All right. If we don't have any texts, any takers, Dave, can you hit him with the ding dong? There it is. Yep. First one out of the box and a swing and a miss in 2021. It's 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like for as large of a stunt as that apparently was, I never saw anything about it. I'm gonna have to go spend the next 117 days, 16 hours, 10 minutes, and 26 seconds of my life watching it. Here we go. Here's number 2. in her film debut, playing Austin's sidekick, Foxy Cleopatra, in Austin Powers' Matt P.
Beyonce Knowles.
Beyonce Knowles is correct. She went on to play bigger and larger roles like Dina Jones in Dreamgirls. Quite the show there. Well done, sir. 100 points to you and first on the board. So good job. Moving on to number 3. This 2013 Pitbull song featuring Kesha entered a short legal battle regarding the unauthorized sample of its harmonica hook. Charles.
Timber.
Timber is correct. Well done, sir. 100 points to you. Here's number 4. Performed by Frankie Valli and lip-synced by John Travolta, the title song for 1978's Grease was written by this disco-era megastar. Peter.
Is it Barry Gibbs?
It is. On the Barry Gibbs Talk Show. Well done, sir. 100 points to you. Here we go. Number 5. This Tin Pan Alley song was written in 1899 and best known for being sung by Michigan J. Frog and the tiny chestburster at the end of Spaceballs. Oh no, not again. Peter.
It's Hello, My Baby.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Yes. Well done, sir. Another 100 points to you. Yeah, you got to get those hands going. All right. Number 6. Named after a line from Milton's poem, Paradise Lost, 1994's Red Right Hand became a signature song for this Aussie rock band. Matt P.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Absolutely correct, sir. Another 100 points to you. And I just realized in my brain, I almost said your name, Matt.
Oh, Matt. That's fine. That works. And that's the reason I know that's the theme for Peaky Blinders, which is a great show. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome.
Oh, I've circled that show many times and we just haven't watched it yet.
I did too. It's really worth your time.
Yeah. I've got to finish Cobra Kai now, and then maybe we'll go into it. Here we go. Number 7. Which Beatles album ends with a dog whistle being blown, only audible to listeners with healthy enough ears? Sounds like this. Matt P.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yes, sir. Well done. Another 100 points to you. Here we go with number 8. In 1974, Carl Douglas recorded this disco song as an afterthought in the last 10 minutes of a recording session. It went on to be a number 1 one-hit wonder. Matt P. again.
Kung Fu Fighting?
Everybody was correct.
Kung Fu
100
Fighting.
points. Yeah. Well done, sir. Well done. All right. 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9 for double points. 1985's hit single Easy Lover is credited to these 2 artists. Matt P. again.
Phil Collins and Philip Bailey.
Boom. And without further ado, Mr. Dave Novak to sing the song for us.
Wait, what?
You did such a good job in rehearsal. You were like, easy lover.
Nailed it.
Tricked me. Got me again. At least I got Johnny and Stefan to do shots. Anyway, here we go. Last question in this round. Don't Ya by the Pussycat Dolls features this guest rapper on 2 verses. No Pussycat Doll fans?
I'm a fan. I just don't know.
Matt L. Going for it.
I'm just going to take a shot here. Is it Ludacris?
It is not Ludacris, sir.
Okay.
Negative 50 points on the board for you. And that's okay. There's plenty of time to go. Anybody? 2 verses. It's not like he was just a little flash in the pan. It's like half the song. No? Anybody? No? All right. Busta Rhymes.
Oh.
Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of round 1. Pretty painless. Let's see what we got. We got Matt P. 500 points. Peter right behind him with 200. Charles with 100. Matt L. negative 50. Again, plenty of time, plenty of game left. Before we go on, Peter, it's been 2 weeks since we last had you on. Have you gleaned any trivia? Did Santa drop a little nugget down your stocking?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I was thinking about U2's song New Year's Day recently. Not sure why, again. And there was a lot of facts about it that I looked up that I didn't know. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about today.
That song popped into my head on New Year's Day as well.
Weird.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's like we're all synchronized.
So yeah, it's actually inspired by the Polish Solidarity movement. It has nothing to do with Happy New Year or anything like that. So typical Bono, tricking us into thinking it's about one thing and then it's about another. Metaphors, the usual.
Curses,
It
Bono.
was actually their first ever top 10 hit outside of Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like
Debuting at reaching number 9 in Norway, peaking at number 10 in the UK, and then it was in the top 20 in a couple other spots. Only got as high as 53 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US.
that's insane considering how late in the U2 career that song came.
Okay, what year did that come out then, Dusty?
Wasn't that?
While we're on the subject.
I want to say no.
It was released as a single on the 10th of January, 1983.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different song altogether. I'm thinking "Beautiful Day."
Oh,
way later.
That's I was alive when that one came out. Yeah, for sure.
Sadly,
So I know
was
these
alive
aren't
when
that
it came
interesting of facts, but nothing's really standing out. Yeah, I thought the fact that it was their first top 10 single outside of the UK was interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to John Burke, who I'm sure probably did know that. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. And Charles, super quick, Ron Jobertson is in the chat on YouTube, and he says, "I'm just here to talk smack about Charles." So that's happening.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, let's do it. Let's head into round 2. I put new contacts in, and like everything's like a whole new world. But then I also have bad allergies, so I'm like everything's glary. Anyway, moving on. Round 2 is entitled "No, Not That Song." We're going to give you 2 artists who have both had a song of the same name. You tell us the song title. 200 points for every correct answer, 100 subtracted for every wrong answer. Here is your first pairing. So I'm going to give you 2 artists. You tell me the name of the song that they both share. All right, got it? Here we go. Artist pairing number 1, Van Halen and Criss Cross. Peter.
Jump.
Jump is correct. The only time I got sent to the principal's office because I tried to put my pants on backwards during recess.
Tried or you did?
I did successfully, but it was very short-lived.
Got caught halfway through, like the pants were off and you were turning them around. And
I know what you're doing.
Do that out here?
I know what you're doing. You're flipping your pants around. No, sir. Still traumatic. That was like in 4th grade. I'm still hurting about that. Here we go. Artist pairing number 2, Katy Perry and the Beach Boys. Charles.
California Girls.
California Girls is correct. 200 points to you, sir. Well done. Here we go. Artist pairing number 3, Green Day and Madonna. Green Day and Madonna share a song title. Three, 2, 1. Dave, give him the ding dong. That would be the song Holiday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or the other one. That's all right. That's all right. We can't all be winners. Moving on. Surely one of you guys will grab this next one. 3 artists, in fact, this time, all share the same song title. 3 Dog Night, Metallica, and U2. Matt PTP. 1 is correct, sir. Well done. Well done. Peter, you even forecasted the U2. Here we go with number 5. The Isley Brothers and Tears for Fears. Matt P.
Shout
is correct. Matt gets it. Here we go. Moving on to artist pairing at number 6. Styx and Kenny Rogers. I don't know if that was a good Kenny Rogers or not. Sticks and Kenny Rogers. Matt P again.
Lady.
She is my lady. Yes, absolutely. Another 200 points to you, sir. Pulling away a little bit. But again, plenty of points on the board. Here we go. Adele and Lionel Richie. Matt L.
Hello.
Hello is absolutely correct. Not Dancing on the Ceiling, which what I thought, oddly enough.
I would love to watch Adele dancing on the ceiling.
I would.
That'd be awesome.
It would be so good.
You should cover that just for this.
She might be watching. Adele,
Yeah,
if you're watching, just
Should
throw
do
it up
that.
on SoundCloud. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Great. Here we go. 3 more in this round. Artist pairing number 8, The Doors and the Beatles. The Doors and the Beatles. Three, 2, 1. Ding him again, Dave. The End.
Oh yeah.
As in, and in the. Yeah.
Yes.
That's all right. That's all right. Don't be defeated. 2 more in this round. This one's a little tricky. Good Charlotte and Wilson Phillips. It's whatever just popped in your head. Oh, Peter and Matt P. I need to get a call on that one. It looked like a tie. It was a tie, so that means we've got a noise breaker on our hands. Oh boy. Look at Dave with those graphics, just bam, fancy. Listen, this is how this works. I think Peter's done this already once or maybe twice. If I'm talking right now, I had the little yellow box because we're doing this in Zoom. Charles, can you say something for me?
Yes.
Oh, now Charles took control. So what we're going to do is have Peter and Matt P fight for control for 10 seconds. And whoever has it at the end of 10 seconds, the little yellow box, you get the answer to the question. Yeah?
Well, the great thing is I can talk all the time. I can talk all day. I don't,
You can talk. You can hit that symbol behind you. Peter,
all right.
Peter can smash the glass directly behind him and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Dave, can you put 10 seconds on the clock for me, please, sir? There we go. And let the noise breaker begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. 5, 3, 2,
Peter had
1.
it.
5,
Peter,
4, 3.
Peter had it. Peter had
1.
it. Peter had it.
What was
Peter,
the question again?
are you aware of some ghost in the machine that exists that you just have to count? Like, do we need to change the noise breaker?
I spend a lot of time on Zoom, so I'm trying to think like Zoom in order to become Zoom,
Sick.
He's not as much man as he in Zoom anymore. Yeah, so you won. Congratulations, Matt P. Thanks for being a good sport. Now you get to answer the question. Good Charlotte and Wilson Phillips.
Is it hold on?
For one more day. Yes, it is, sir. Well done. All that effort for 200 points, but it'll be worth
Fucking
it.
love it. Freaking love it.
All right. Final pairing in this round 2. Here we go. Everyone's favorite Nickelback, Def Leppard, Ed Sheeran, Matt P. Without hearing the last one, we could have curveball you. Photograph, as in, look at this.
Photograph. Every time I do it makes me. That's
look at this phony man. Yeah, well done. Matt, a bit of a route there in all round 2. Well done, sir.
Thanks.
Matt P. Matt L. Not as much, but it's
yeah. I got one.
Yeah, hey, that counts. Took you out of the negative.
On the positive side of things, or
yeah, you're on the plus. We have Matt P. 1,300 points, Peter 600, Charles 300, Matt L 150. Everyone's in the positive. Again, plenty of points still on the board. Matt P.
Mhm.
Do you have any trivia for us this evening?
Yeah, I do. I like to do these kind of this day in history stuff. So I was like looking around at stuff that happened on January 4th. And on this date in 1967, the Doors released their debut, which, some people are Doors fans, some people aren't. I happen to be a Doors fan, but that's of course the one with Light My Fire and Break On Through, recorded at Sunset Sound Studios in Hollywood, California over 6 days. So it just took them 6 days to do that. And then I saw another one from January 4th of 1968. On this date, in 1968, the University of California, Los Angeles, or UCLA to you and me, announced that students taking music degrees would have to study the music of the Rolling Stones, saying that they had made such an important contribution to modern music. Now, I don't know if you still have to do that to get a degree at UCLA, but I would take a semester of studying the Rolling Stones. That'd be pretty cool. I would do that.
Absolutely. That's respectful.
Yeah.
I mean, where you stand on the Doors. No, that's not right. I can't get into the Stones, man. I've tried and tried. I've listened to many different albums that all sound very different, and none of it has ever ticked for me.
I'm not a huge Stones fan, but there are a couple of records, Exile on Main Street and Let It Bleed, are amazing records.
I would say Exile stands out the most for me because there's so much variety.
It's wacky, and it was Mick Taylor's first record with them. They recorded it outside of the country because I think they had tax problems in the UK, so they recorded it in the south of France or something. I don't remember, but
they're like, we're French, we don't care about Zita. Record at our studio.
Tradition for the Stones.
I think Keith Richards may have actually had an arrest warrant out for him too.
Yeah, it's something
for
like
other
that.
things. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because he had all kinds of drug arrest warrants out for him. So I think it was drug related. I think that's right, actually.
Which is funny because they're like, yeah, we're just gonna leave so we can record this record instead of like take care of
instead of take care of the addiction problems.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing. I'm a big fan of that too. When I was homeschool, Dr. von Stinkelstein was my teacher name for the kids, so we could separate between dad and teacher. And every morning we would go through like on this day. And so like if there was a good musician, we'd listen to that musician all day that was either born or died that day, and then go through like historical events. It's fun. I like knowing what's happening, So yeah, thank you for sharing. And that brings us to my little PSA that I got to throw out there. If you're enjoying yourself, if you're not, if your name is David Dalvila, hit subscribe. I see you haven't yet because we had 140 when we started and it hasn't gone up. So, and I'm just going to razz you until you do, but please do subscribe. And we do this every single week, Mondays at 8:00, whether you like it or not. And that brings us to round 3. Round 3. Sometimes it's opposite day and sometimes it's not. This week it is. And it's my favorite because I don't read them ahead of time. They normally give me the giggles and they are frustrating and ridiculous. And it's always a good time. Let me explain opposite day to you. We're going to give you 2 words that are more or less the opposite of the answer being the band name. It doesn't always have to be 2 words. It could be 1 word. It could be 3 words. Words that are associated with in an opposite way. Sometimes they're stretched a bit, but it's just because we're creative and we like to do that. So a very easy example would be Green Day would be Red Night. Actually, they typed it wrong. So if we gave you the hint, Red Night, the answer would be Green Day. Opposite of red isn't exactly green, but you get the point. Anyway, 300 points for every right answer, 150. So, you know what? That's what I get for just reading what you throw up there instead of actually, making sense of it in my head first.
He reads everything you put on a teleprompter.
I do it a lot of times as joke, as I do it as joke, but then other times I just look, I'm Dusty. Look at me, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, here we go. 300 points for every right answer, 150 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Here we go with number 1. Old chaos. Matt P.
New order.
There you go. Easy 300. Get it? Yeah, everybody's got it now. All right, here we go. Number 2. Ugly girl cosmetology work. Ugly girl. Peter?
Is it Handsome Boy Modeling School?
It is. And I had never heard of that band in my entire life. I'm yeah, well done.
I've heard of them, but
Yeah, that came to my mind too. I was about to.
I couldn't remember the whole
I don't
phrase.
know anything about them, but
That's the best band name I've ever heard.
It's ridiculous. And 300 points to you, Peter, for knowing it. So well done. Here we go. This one's a quick one. Get ready. Grease up those elbows. Number 3, soul. The opposite-ish of soul. It's a band name. Round 3. Charles.
Train?
I see what you did there.
It's like not a thing.
A valiant attempt. We're going to take away 150, but give you 1 for the attempt. Anybody else? Soul. 3, 2, 1. Heart. As in heart and soul. More of a pairing on the opposite. If it was the piano and big, they'd be on the opposite ends of each other. How about that? All right. Well done. Noble attempt, Charles. Here we go with number 4. Pedal foot. Pedal foot. A lot of blank looks here. Dave, hit him with Matt L.
like it's gonna be a weird one, but is it Motorhead?
It is not weird because that is correct.
Okay.
Well done, sir. Pedal
It's a little weird, but
Motorhead. Like I said, some are a bit of a stretch, but well done. Well done.
I'll take the points.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw Soul Train into another one. Now that's almost better than what it was. Here we go with number 5. Lightning Dog. Matt L.
Thundercat.
Thundercat. Absolutely. Well done. I should have read it like Lightning Dog. Lightning Dog. All one thing. Here we go. Number 6. Frog the Dry Chain. Matt P.
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yes. That is ridiculous. Well done. 300 points. And that was Dave's favorite. So well done. Well done. Oh, this next one is great. There's more to look forward to. But wait, there's more. Cloudy Night Rental Property. Matt L.
Sunny Day Real Estate.
Yes, absolutely. Well done. Well done. Matt climbing up the charts here. I love it. Matt L, of course. Here we go. A few more in this round. Number 8. Cursed Place of the Cat. Matt P.
Temple of the Dog.
Cursed Place of the Cat. That's where we got. Okay. Well done, Matt P. 2 more in this round, and we will all make it out unscathed, hopefully. The Venus Continuation. Matt P.
The Mars Volta.
Well done. Yeah, I would not have strung that one together. Well done. Another 300 points to you, sir. Final one in this round. This should be a quickie. Get ready. A flawed square. Matt P. again on the
Perfect
draw.
circle.
Mm-hmm. A perfect circle is correct. 300 points. I think he had like 3 in a row at the end there. Wow. 2 in a row at the end there. That was good. That was good. Let's see. Matt P. on top still, 2,600. Matt L. It's a battle of the Matts. 1,050. You went from 0 to hero there, bud. Well done.
Thank you.
Peter, right there, stuck almost etching away 900. Charles at 151. Man, this one's going to be around. I feel it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Before we move on, Charles, did you bring on any interesting trivia for us this evening?
Trivia, yeah. I was wondering which way I should go, but I like to go with number ones. I just realized that Mariah Carey now is the only person to have a number one single in 4 decades. And at least one in each 4 decades. Before, she held the record of like number one singles every day of a decade, or every year of a decade. So from like 1990 to like 2002, she had number one, but then like not number 3, like 03, but then 04 and 5, she had like a number one. That was the one. Yeah, a lot of number one singles. But Beyonce also, if you include like her groups, then also 4 decades. With Destiny's Child. Yeah, so that's my number one thing. But Britney Spears only has four number ones, even though she's had so many hits.
That is interesting, and in a smaller time frame as well.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Sure. And of course the Mariah Carey jam was All I Want for Christmas, right?
Right, exactly. And that one's number one this year, so that made it.
That's the play. Like if you have a hit, keep finding a way to reinvent it.
Totally. Her Instagram campaign is like perfect. From like Halloween to like Christmas season.
It's like, get ready.
Totally. Totally.
Also along that game, and I gotta give a little love to an Austin-based band, the Black Pumas. So their album is freaking amazing, right? It came out technically 2 years ago, was nominated for, I think, Best New Artist, and then maybe like a Roots or a Soul or something, but didn't really climb out of that into the major categories. They reissued the album the following year because they had just gotten so much press and so much love, and that they're now Best New Artist, Best Album, Song, and something else. So, repackage it, put it back out there, boom, top of the pops. It's a smart move.
It's a cyclical game. That's all it is.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that, sir. And without further ado, let's get into round 4. All right. In round 4, we kind of hop around a little bit, but they're usually kind of specific. Sometimes we'll do the year 1963 for my good buddy Josh Riccio. Sometimes we'll do, top of the pops in 1814. But right now, we are at the golden age of hip hop. That is our theme. If you don't know anything about hip hop, check out now. No, I'm just kidding. There's some stuff in there for everybody, right? The golden age of hip hop is generally thought to have taken place from the mid 80s to the mid 90s ish. All right. Don't hang us out to dry on if we hit 84, right? But 400 points for every correct answer, 200 subtracted for every wrong answer. Here we go with number 1. And I forgot to look up the picture that correlates with this one. Biz Markie. Very nice, gentlemen. Biz Marquie's 1989 hit single is titled what? Peter.
Just a Friend.
Just a Friend. Absolutely correct. Well done, sir. 400 points to you. And jumping right ahead of Matt L. Boom. Just like that. Like I said, it's anybody's game. It's dangerous out there. Here we go. Number 2. What influential singer and rapper won 6 Grammys, 5 as a solo artist, and 1 with a mid-90s group, the Fugees? Charles.
Lauryn Hill.
That would be Miss Lauryn Hill. Miss Lauryn Hill.
Miss Lauryn Hill.
You better think twice if it's anything other than that, let me tell you. Here we go with number 3. This 1998 Jay-Z single sampled the chorus of singles from the stage. Nope. Well, Peter and Matt. Was that a noise breaker or was Matt first? Matt by a fraction. Matt L.
It's a Hard Knock Life. Hard
Knock Life, parentheses, ghetto anthem is correct, even though I boofed reading the question. So well done. 400 points to you, sir. Number 4, what artist became the first female solo rap act to have a platinum album with her 1994 debut, Functified? Ooh, Peter, I think by a hair.
I believe it's DeBrat.
I believe you're the best and correct. Well done, sir. 400 points to you. Number 5, for triple points. Triple points. So what is that? 400 times 3. You do the math. I'm just kidding. For triple points, name 3 artists or groups from New York's Native Tongues Collective. So this could be artists, group names, or individual artists. Peter, going for it.
Tribe Called Quest, Farside, and De La Soul.
You got 2. Farside was incorrect.
Ooh.
Anybody else care to take a stab and fill in that blank?
I don't know if it's incorrect.
Anybody? Oof.
I got more if you want.
No swings. Yeah. What does the producing team say? I think Dave is quadruple checking the far side element. We want to be fair. We don't know everything. We're not always right. They are not core members. They are considered peripheral members. How dare you?
Sorry, I only grew up there.
What do we do? Do
So
we go
here-
minus 200 or we give them 400 or 800 out of the?
I think because it's kind of a gray area, I feel like we should wash it and not penalize him, but also not give it to him, because like Josh was saying, it's like the same way Wu-Tang has peripheral members, but they're not like a member of Wu-Tang. That's my thought.
Dave, I will agree if you can throw another question in the bottom by the time I get there.
Oh man.
All right, here we go.
Does it have to be about the Gold Age of hip hop?
Yeah, it's the whole theme of the round. God, and he leaves. What a guy. Okay, so we're just going to pretend like that never happened. If you're watching on YouTube, you should have already just skipped through this part. Here we go. Number 6. Debuting at number 1 in 1993, this laid-back album helped pioneer the G-Funk sound and describe the realities of a doggy-dog world. Peter.
Doggy Style.
Actually, Doggy Style is considered the peripheral name. I'm going to... No, I'm just kidding.
You want to keep the show PG-13 or not?
Well done. 400 points to you, sir. And here we go to number 7. This rapper was part of Notorious B.I.G.'s Junior Mafia, MAFIA, it's an acronym, and went double platinum on her 1996 debut, Hardcore. Matt L.
Lil Kim.
Lil Kim is correct. Absolutely. Well done, sir. Number 8. Both born and raised in Philadelphia, this duo's first Grammy came from their 1988 track, Parents Just Don't Understand. Peter.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Absolutely correct, sir. 400 points to you. Here's number 9. He's best known for his laid-back baritone spoken voice style and his track Wild Thing. Oof, Matt P.
Tone Loc.
Tone Loc. Bonus question, just for you. Name the sample.
James Bryan.
Absolutely correct. Well done, sir. I didn't even have to get through it. How many bonus points are we getting them? All the bonus points? Another 400. Man, look at you.
Do I get the 800 from that question earlier or no? I get nothing?
Listen, we're working on it. Look, I already see another question popped up there. All right, here we go. The third artist ever signed to Def Jam Records. He initially rose to prominence with Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew in the mid-'80s. I will say, going from the Stone for Fear Movies Lions double IPA to Victoria Mexican Lager is quite a jump in the old taste buds. Anybody? Nobody?
That tastes like water.
Can you ask the question again?
Something, yes. The third artist ever signed to Def Jam Records, he initially rose to prominence with Doug E. Fresh and the Get Fresh crew in the mid-1980s. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, 3, 2, 1. Hit him with the ding dong. The answer is Slick Rick. Slick Rick.
Wow.
I didn't get a single like, oh, it was just kind of like,
Not the most prominent nugget of trivia about said artist.
listen, man, that was supposed to be the last question. It's supposed to be the trick. But just for you, Peter, we added one more. Produced by Prince Paul, 3 Feet High and Rising was the 1989 debut album from this Long Island hip-hop trio. Matt P.
De La Soul.
De La Soul stole it right out from under him. Those guys still put on a hell of a show, by the way. That rounds out. What round is that? 4. We've gone through 4, just like that. Boom, water flowing through. Matt P up 4,000. I can't even read this. This is how old I am. I can barely read the damn Zoom screen. I feel like, Peter 2,500, Matt L 1,850, and Charles 551. That one's going to come in handy, my friend. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because there's a lot of points in the next round. So don't you worry.
Sick. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Before we move on, Matt Lawson, do you have any? You were thrown into the show. Outside of how delicious your Philly cheesesteak was, do you have any other bits of trivia or knowledge that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I've got a little nugget that you guys are gonna love, I'm sure. So Justin Bieber, when he cut his famous Bieber do, he put it up for auction on eBay. His listing price was $12,000, but it finally sold for over $40,000. And I know that because the person who bought it was me. No, that last part's not true, but the rest is.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. For some reason, I knew that. I remember reading I just remember thinking how ridiculous that was and thinking like $40,000 could feed so many people in need, and you bought hair, someone else's hair. Well, thank you for sharing.
I wonder where that hair is now.
Apparently it's on a little wig holder in your bedroom, bud.
Yeah, actually, I guess I should just cut the crap, and I can bring it in here and show it.
Really, I just want you to play. I want you to play round 5 with it on, if you can. All right.
I can't. I guess it's not accessible right now.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
If you pull out and win, maybe you'll grace us with the Beebs X presents.
Yeah. Is that enough incentive to deduct some points from Matt P?
Listen, man, we stand for nothing if not integrity. Moving on. Here we go.
Game shows are still regulated by the FCC.
That's right. We talk to them regularly and review our show.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
Here we go with round 5. This is our last round altogether, folks. Gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been real. This round 5 is entitled Around the World, Around the World, Around. Charles got a little nod there. I like it. This round is where music meets everyone's favorite subject, geography.
Sick.
Yeah, it's amazing. All the answers in this round mention a place. So if you get stuck, if the question's meandering, just think of what place is associated with it, right? 500 points for every correct answer, 250 subtracted for every wrong answer, 5,000 million bajillion points on the line just in this round. Here we go with number 1. Originally intended for Jessie J, this 2009 Miley Cyrus track name checks Charles.
Party in the USA.
Party in the USA. Can you imagine Jessie J's career? She had just checked yes on that one.
It'd be sick. It'd be so lit. So lit.
A little bit different. Well done. 500 points to you. And going to question 2. Best known for their signature song, The Final Countdown. Matt P.
Europe.
Incorrect, sir. We were looking for Oslo, Norway. No, yes, it was Europe, of course. 500 points to you. Well done. Well done. Number 3. I'm just going to go to bed with that in my head. During World War II, BBC Radio would often start their announcements with this phrase, which was borrowed for the name of the Clash's third album. Matt P. again.
London Calling.
London Calling is correct. Another 500 points. Pulling away. Again, though, lots of points on the board. There's like 300 million bajillion points left. Number 4. This 1979 Ian Hunter song is more recently known for the Presidents of the United States of America's cover as the opening theme of the Drew Carey Show. Peter.
Cleveland Rocks.
Ohio. Absolutely correct, sir. Well done. 500 points. Let's see. Number 5. This 2009 Jay-Z orchestral rap ballad featuring an unmistakable Matt L.
New York.
Incorrect, sir.
New
Matt
York.
P.
Empire State of Mind.
Nailed it. You were right there, Matt L. You were right there.
Knew the place, but not the name.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. I mean, not me, because I'm the host and I don't have to answer the questions. Here we go to number 6. Based on the classic Deal with the Devil trope, this 1979 Charlie Daniels band, Matt L.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Absolutely. And I will give you 5 extra points if you can name the 1993 sequel track.
By the same band?
It's literally a sequel to the song by the same artist.
Senate runoff election.
It's called Find the Votes.
Yeah. Looking for an election to steal.
Believe it or not, so the original is entitled Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Devil Went Back to Georgia.
Absolutely correct.
Is that it? Yeah.
Devil Comes Back to Georgia. I don't know how.
I think I heard that like once back then. And then the DJs was like, we're never playing this again.
What would be amazing if they just completely ditched the fiddle, right? Like just make it something, it's like a trap song. It's like a sequel that has nothing to do with the original. Well, no extra points there, but yes, Devil Went Down to Georgia, 500 points to Matt L. Moving on to number 7. This Australian punk metal band is named for the supercontinent that existed 200 million years ago. Matt P.
Pangea?
Pangea is correct, sir. Well done. Or Pangea. I never know how to say it. It doesn't exist anymore, so it probably doesn't have any feelings. Number 8. This 1964 Brazilian bossa nova song is about an individual from a coastal... Charles.
Girl from Ipanema.
The girl from Ipanema is correct, sir. Well done. Arguably the greatest Muzak/elevator song of all time, right? Like you go in an elevator and that comes on, and life is good.
Wow.
Oh, that song. Yeah, that song definitely holds up. That's a great song.
It really does.
That's a perfect song.
Not that anybody asked, but I played jazz band in college, and they did this yearly like fundraiser thing for the jazz band, and you'd go out on this boat cruise thing, and you'd have a dinner, and the jazz band would play, and the donors and whatever. And I just vividly remember being on the water, feeling the rock of the ocean, drumming, playing "Girl from Ipanema." I don't know. It was just like a really, a cool vibe. You know, it felt coastal and felt very in the moment. Again, no one cares. Here we go. 2 more questions in this round. They Might Be Giants' best known song from 1990 references the largest city in Turkey, Matt L.
Constantinople. Istanbul, not Constantinople.
There it is. Yeah, I was about to have to pull it out from under your feet there, bud.
I get it.
You got it. 500 points. And what's that? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. They're talking in my ear. Thought something was going on. The voices are talking again. Here we go. Last question in this round. And I'm just going to lay it out there. Matt P, you're safe, bud. 6,000 points. Peter, you're 400 up from Matt L. If Matt L gets this question, he overtakes you by 100 baby points. There's no pressure. Peter, the returning champ, can he pull it off? Let's see. Question 10. This 1973 Joe Walsh song was supposedly inspired when Walsh took a break. Matt P.
Rocky Mountain Way.
Rocky Mountain Way is correct. Matt P getting the answer negates the whole drama that I just created.
I should not have answered. I should have just let it go.
No, man, I understand just wanting to show your dominance and throw your weight around. It's fine. It's fine.
I would have gotten there, but I probably would have said Rocky Mountain High and then lost points.
Oh,
there you go. So it could have been a save. Folks, we're going to move on with Matt P and Peter Kahn going into the final round together. Matt L and Charles, very worthy contestants. It was a good time. Don't go anywhere, but if you can, turn your video and audio off so we can just move on to the next round with the other two gents. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you in just a little bit. There we go. Well done. Well done. Got the clap. Thank you, sir. Man, you never know what you're going to get when you pull from the reserves box. Matt L brought it. That was good. Oh, I can just call him Matt. Okay, that's fine. Whenever I meet him in person, I'm going to be, oh, you're Matt L. Great. Cool. Well, gentlemen, well done. New year, new show, made it to the final round. Peter, do you have any advice for your opponent going into the final round?
Make sure you can read your own handwriting.
Oh no, that could be a problem, man. Actually,
guess what? This time there's no writing. There's no writing.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's get into the final round. And again, shout out on the graphics. Josh he did it. He outdid himself. Just makes me smile. Here we go. Final round this week is entitled Fact and Forth. 1,000 points for every correct answer. We're going to go back and forth, naming answers to the question that I'm about to ask you without duplication. If you're wrong, you are out. If the remaining player is still behind, they can keep answering the question until they either win or they get one wrong. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty easy.
1,000 per.
1,000 per. Yep. So right now, if Matt just boofs it right off the bat, Peter, you would need 4 to take the win. All right. So we're going to start with the underdog, which right now is Peter. I'm going to give you a prompt. You don't have to write anything. We're going to go back and forth, right? So don't blurt all your answers out at once. I'm going to start with Peter. He's going to answer. Wait to tick. Then we're going to go to Matt, answer, and we're going to go back and forth. You've got about 10 seconds to get your answer out each time. Here we go. Here's your prompt for Fact and Forth 2020 edition, 2021. Oh my God. My brain just, can we restart? 21. Here we go. Name as many artists or bands, either one, national, international, artists or bands that begin with the letter B. Peter Kahn. No writing. You got to keep it in your head. Just one for now, Peter.
I'm worried about if a preceding word counts or not.
So it can be multiple words as long in name, first name, last name, as long as the first one is B.
Gotcha. All right, I'll go with Bruce Springsteen then.
There you go. All right, going to Matt.
Bob Dylan.
Correct. Peter.
Bob Seger.
Keeping it with the Bobs. All right, going to Matt.
Bauhaus.
Oh. Peter.
If it's a multi-word name, it's got to be the first word. Starts with a B. Okay. Busta Rhymes.
There you go. Matt.
Bananarama.
There you go. Nice. Back to Peter.
Why am I blanking? Oh my God.
A few more seconds. Artists that name with B. Start with B.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, that did not come up in rehearsal. Well done. Back to Matt.
Boy George.
There you go. Peter.
Bill Withers.
Take it. Matt.
Big Country.
Ah, yes. Yes. Another John Burke favorite. Peter.
Jackson Brown.
Now, I'm going to pause real quick. Guys, does that count because the first letter is not B?
It's a lot. You said first name or last name?
First or last name. Okay. All right. Just clarifying.
Yeah.
I want to have fair game. Fair game. All right. Well done, Peter. Matt.
Brian Eno.
There you go. Back to Peter.
Brian Wilson.
Never heard of him, but yeah. Just kidding. Matt.
I can't believe no one said it before now, but Beyonce.
Oh, there you go. Peter.
Bad Bunny.
Yep. Well done. Back to Matt.
Could be first or last name starts with B.
Yep.
David Byrne.
There you go. Back to Peter.
Danny Brown.
Yeah, there you go. Shot him quite a few times. Back to Matt. And this may be, I think at this point, the longest fact and forth we've ever had. Just going to call it out. Matt.
Bad Brains.
Yeah. Love me some bad.
I got another good one for you. Bun B.
There you go. Celebrated many a birthday with him. Matt.
I hope this counts for the drummers out there. Bun E. Carlos from Cheap Trick.
Yep.
Oh, we can go band members even.
Sure, why not?
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go there, we can go there.
I got a sigh from Dave. That was like, yeah.
Well, I'll try to limit that.
I mean, that's where my brain's gonna go now. Bonnie Raitt.
There you go.
I got two B's for you. BB King.
There you go.
More two B's. Beastie Boys.
Oh. If this was Uno, that would have been a reverse card.
Black Pumas.
There you go. Austin.
Blackstreet.
Blackstreet. No diggity. Matt. This is a battle royale. I love it. Battle also starts with a B.
Did we? I'm sorry. Did we? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'll ask it in a sec.
Couple more seconds. I'm gonna give you 3. Oh, nope.
Blue Murder.
Blue Murder. That's a real thing. All right, we're gonna trust you on that one, Peter.
Oh, that threw me off. Beach House.
There you go. Yep, Beach House.
Blue Cheer.
Blue Cheer. Okay. Peter.
Bad Company.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Matt.
Bo Diddley.
There you go. Nice. Back to Peter. Each of you have 15 answers so far, which is impressive.
Luke Bryan.
There you go. Brian. Yep. Back to Matt.
do articles like the, could we do the and be, or is the considered the first word?
No. The articles can be fine.
Okay, so the Bee Gees.
There you go. And here we
The
go,
Beatles.
opening the door. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's where that was my number one
Walk
answer.
right through, man. It's cool. You said the Beatles?
Yeah.
The Beach Boys.
Nice. All right, we got those out of the way.
All right, you're done.
And I had a name in my head that before we went there.
Right.
Ben Gibbard. There we go.
There you go.
Brian Ferry.
Yep.
Bobby Darin.
There you go. All right, I'm going to give you 3.
I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think my brain is melted.
Okay. All right. So at this point, Matt P has 24,500 points. Peter, you need 3 more answers to claim the roots, claim your throne again. However, Peter, for each answer, we're going to give you a 10-second timer. Dave, let's throw that timer up. And go ahead and start that timer. Peter, 10 seconds.
Best Coast.
Best Coast.
Harry Belafonte.
Yep, that's 2.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan, 3.
Well done.
There you go.
Billy
There
Joel.
you go. Billy Joel. Yep, absolutely. Billie Eilish is one that no one mentioned.
Billy Idol. No, we never went Billy.
Idol.
Yeah, all the Billies.
We never went full Billy. That's tough. That's tough when you're on a timer.
Yes, absolutely. Well done, gentlemen. Matt, you were more than a worthy contestant, sir. If there was a stone and a sword, you probably would have pulled it out. But Peter, watching the throne, keeping it for another week.
I don't know where I pulled that from.
Well done, sir. Well done. I'd love to invite everyone back on if you guys are still on. That was a long one, but Matt and Charles, please come back on. There you are. And while they're coming back, please do subscribe if you enjoyed watching or if you enjoy watching in the comfort of your own home on VOD. Many thanks to Do512 for listing our show this week. And yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Happy New Year. And Peter, we'll see you next week, my man. Bye.